The truth about attracting older women, what no one talks about. You might be surprised by what you're about to hear. There's a hidden truth about older women that rarely gets discussed. It's something every man should understand, especially if you're serious about dating. What I'm about to share could completely change how you see things. Intrigued? Stick around, because this isn't your typical dating advice. In fact, you might find it downright eye-opening. Let's be honest, dating today often feels like a game. But here's the kicker. It's a game that can feel stacked against you, right? Have you ever noticed how some men seem to effortlessly attract older women? They don't follow the usual rules, yet they seem to have it all figured out. Why is that? The secret is this. Older women's desires are driven by deep subconscious emotions, not just logic. Society may paint them as rational, but emotions often run the show. And here's the twist. Even they don't always realize why they're drawn to certain men. Today, I'll share 10 key insights into the hidden weaknesses older women have, and how you can use them, not to manipulate, but to build real, meaningful connections. So let me ask you, are you ready to learn something that could genuinely transform your approach to dating? This isn't about sugarcoating the truth or recycling advice from a bygone era. It's honest, raw, and grounded in understanding human behavior. If that sounds like the kind of insight you've been looking for, hit that like button, subscribe, and stick with me for advice that works in today's world. Why consistency matters more than you think. Let's dive right in with the first truth. Consistency is irresistible. Here's the deal. Older women are constantly flooded with attention. Their social media is full of compliments, and their dating apps offer an endless stream of potential matches. Yet, despite all these options, many still feel unsure about who they can truly trust. Does this sound familiar? Why do so many men struggle in the dating game, even with all these tools at their fingertips? It's because most men lack consistency. In today's world, unpredictability is the norm. Men often fail to keep their promises or give up when things get tough. And older women notice this quickly. Many have been hurt by men who disappear after a few dates or suddenly vanish after a few weeks. This is where you can stand out. Older women value stability. They crave someone who says what they mean and follows through. A man who is there not just when things are easy, but when they're challenging. Consistency isn't just about showing up on time. It's about being dependable in every aspect of your life. If you tell her you'll text later, follow through. If you say you'll call at a certain time, make sure you do. These small actions build trust, and trust is one of the most attractive traits a man can have. Think about it. In a world full of mixed signals and unclear intentions, being consistent makes you a beacon of reliability. And that's magnetic. Now let me ask you this. Do you think you're consistent in your actions, or is this an area where you could improve? Stick with me as we uncover the rest of these insights, starting with another key to connection: confidence. The truth about confidence, what it really means. We've all heard it. Confidence is key. It's a phrase that gets thrown around often, but let's pause for a moment. What does it actually mean? Confidence is undeniably attractive, but it's not about being loud, boastful, or overly assertive. True confidence is quiet and unshakable. It's the belief that you are enough, just as you are. This kind of confidence is magnetic because it's rare, especially in a world where so many men feel pressured to constantly prove their worth. Women are naturally drawn to confident men because confidence signals safety. Think about it. Many women wrestle with their own insecurities. concerns about how they're perceived, whether they measure up, or if they're enough. When they meet a man who isn't swayed by outside opinions and doesn't rely on their approval to feel good about himself, it's like a breath of fresh air. That's why confident men stand out. They're authentic and comfortable in their own skin. But here's the catch. Too many men base their confidence on external factors, like their job, appearance, or social status. What happens when those things disappear? True confidence comes from within. It's about knowing your worth, no matter the circumstances. When you cultivate this inner confidence, you become untouchable. You won't be rattled by rejection, failures won't shake your sense of self, and you'll stop needing validation from others. So, how do you build this kind of confidence? Start small. Set achievable goals and follow through on them. Keep promises to yourself, even the little ones. Own your flaws. Confidence isn't about perfection. It's about being comfortable with your imperfections. Remember, when you show up as your authentic, confident self, women will take notice. It's not about being the loudest person in the room. It's about being the most genuine. Ambition. Why women are drawn to men with goals. Let's talk about ambition. It's one of the most attractive traits a man can have. In a world where complacency is often the norm, a man with clear goals and the drive to achieve them naturally stands out. Why is that? Because ambition signals purpose. It tells the world and women that you're going somewhere in life. Here's the thing. Ambition doesn't mean you need to work 80-hour weeks or aim to build a multi-million-dollar empire. It's about refusing to settle for mediocrity. Women are drawn to men who are constantly striving to improve themselves, whether it's advancing in their career, learning new skills, or focusing on personal growth. When you're ambitious, it sends a powerful message. You're someone worth building a future with. But let me ask you, are you just talking about your goals, or are you actively working toward them? Here's where many men get it wrong. Ambition isn't about words, it's about action. Whether it's pursuing a promotion, mastering a new hobby, or making progress in your fitness journey, you need to show you're committed to becoming the best version of yourself. How do you start? Set both short-term and long-term goals. They don't have to be monumental, but they should challenge you. Push yourself out of your comfort zone. Focus on progress, not perfection. When a woman sees that you're ambitious, it makes her want to be part of that journey. It's inspiring, and it shows that you're invested not only in your own growth, but also in creating a meaningful partnership. The mysterious appeal of the bad boy. And now, let's tackle a classic question. Why are women drawn to the mysterious rebel? Stay tuned. We're about to uncover what's really behind the bad boy appeal. The irresistible appeal of the bad boy. There's something about the bad boy that women find undeniably attractive. It's not because these men are careless or mean-spirited. It's because they embody qualities that spark intrigue and excitement. Mystery, unpredictability, and emotional control are just a few of the traits that make them so compelling. A bad boy doesn't live by conventional rules, nor does he feel the need to apologize for who he is. He doesn't bend over backward to please anyone, and that creates an air of mystique. The power of scarcity, why attention needs to be earned. In today's world, attention is easy to give. His life doesn't revolve around her, and that independence is exactly what draws women in. The emotional roller coaster. Bad boys create emotional highs and lows that keep women coming back for more. It's the thrill of the chase, the uncertainty, and the feeling that he's just out of reach. This sense of mystery and emotional independence makes him intriguing. But here's the good news. You don't have to be a jerk to display these traits. Be mysterious. Don't reveal everything about yourself right away. Keep some things private and let her wonder about you. Don't always be available. Give her the chance to miss you. Practice emotional control. Don't let her mood dictate yours. Stay calm when she's upset and enjoy her happiness without losing yourself in it. Bad boys are attractive because they're in control of their emotions, their time, and their lives. You can embody these traits without sacrificing kindness or respect. It but often loses its value. Women can receive compliments, DMS, and likes from dozens of men with just a single post. When attention is too readily available, it becomes meaningless. The key: don't give away your attention too easily. If you constantly text her, compliment her, or like everything she posts, you risk cheapening your attention. Instead, create a sense of scarcity. Hold back just a little. When a woman feels like she has to work for your attention, it becomes far more valuable to her. Women enjoy the chase too. They want to feel like they've earned your time and approval. Balance is everything. Withholding attention completely can make you seem disinterested, but being overly available can diminish your value. When you strike the right balance, you'll naturally stand out. The Preelection Factor. Why women want you. When others do ever notice how women seem more interested in men who are already taken or surrounded by attractive women. This is the power of preselection, and it's rooted in psychology. When a woman sees that other women desire you, her brain interprets it as a sign of value. She thinks, if other women want him, there must be something special about him. This instinct is tied to competitiveness. Women are naturally drawn to men who are in demand. Even if your connections with other women are purely platonic, the fact that you're surrounded by them raises your status in her eyes. Here's how to leverage preselection. Cultivate meaningful friendships with women. It demonstrates your ability to connect and build relationships. Be seen as someone who is valued and respected by others. Let her see that you're desirable without flaunting it. This dynamic triggers curiosity. What do these other women see in him? That question alone can make her want to find out for herself. By combining mystery, emotional control, scarcity, and preselection, you can naturally become more attractive without games or manipulation. It's all about confidence, independence, and authenticity, qualities that truly set you apart. Why preselection makes you instantly more desirable? It might sound crazy, but competition for a man's attention makes him seem more desirable. Women often find the idea of winning a man's attention thrilling. It frames him as someone worth pursuing. So, how can you use preselection to your advantage? Surround yourself with high-value women. Even if they're just friends, being in the company of attractive, confident women sends a powerful message. Show social success. When women see you interacting comfortably and confidently with other women, they start to view you as a man of value. Let her see your worth. It's not about playing games or leading women on. It's about showing that others value your time and attention. When a woman notices that other women find you interesting, she'll naturally become curious. She'll start wondering, what do they see in him? That curiosity alone can make her more intrigued and invested in getting to know you. The power of emotional strength and leadership in men. In today's world, traditional masculinity often faces criticism, but the truth remains, women are biologically wired to be drawn to confident, strong men. This doesn't mean being aggressive or domineering. Instead, It's about embodying mental and emotional strength. Here's what women truly find attractive. 1. Emotional stability. Strong men don't let external circumstances dictate their mood. They remain calm under pressure and maintain their composure when things go wrong. 2. Confidence in decision-making. Women are drawn to men who can make decisions without constantly seeking validation. 3. Taking responsibility. True masculinity involves owning your choices and actions, especially when life gets tough. In modern dating, many men fall into the trap of being overly emotional or reactive. A masculine man, on the other hand, controls his emotions and faces challenges head-on. To develop this kind of strength, take responsibility for your life. Stop blaming others or external circumstances. Face challenges without fear. Show resilience when things get tough. Control your emotions. Staying composed signals confidence and security. Women want to feel safe with a man who's in control of his life and emotions. This emotional mastery is incredibly magnetic. It signals strength, stability, and leadership. The magnetic power of leadership. Women are naturally drawn to leaders. But leadership doesn't mean you need to be the CEO of a Fortune 500 company. It's about taking the lead in your interactions and knowing where you're headed in life. What makes leadership so attractive? 1. Confidence in purpose. Leadership shows that you know what you want and where you're going. 2. Decision-making ability. Women don't want a man who constantly looks to them for approval. They want someone who can guide the relationship with purpose and direction. 3. Action-oriented. True leaders lead by example, not by force. Leadership combines charisma, confidence, and decisiveness, which creates a powerful allure. You don't need to dominate or control to be a leader. Instead, guide the relationship with steady confidence and clarity. Here's how to lead effectively in your interactions. Take initiative. Plan dates, make decisions, and show that you're in charge of your life. Stay decisive. Indecision can come across as weakness. Be clear in your choices. Guide with confidence. Leadership is about taking responsibility and creating a sense of security. By showing leadership qualities, you naturally create an environment where a woman feels safe, valued, and excited to be with you. Leadership isn't about control, it's about confidence, direction, and purpose. By mastering emotional strength, showcasing leadership, and embracing the power of preselection, you'll naturally stand out in a world where many men lack these traits. Women are drawn to men who embody confidence, purpose, and independence, and when you cultivate these qualities, they'll find it impossible to look away. Leadership, the foundation of security and attraction. When you demonstrate leadership in your relationship, it does more than just impress. It creates a sense of security, value, and excitement. Women are drawn to men who can take charge, handle challenges, and get things done with confidence. This self-assurance isn't just appealing, it's irresistible. Here's how to demonstrate leadership effectively. Plan the evening. On your next date, take the reins. Decide where to go, what to do, and make the arrangements confidently. Guide the experience. Be attentive and decisive throughout the evening. Create a safe space. Women love a man who can manage the situation because it makes them feel respected and secure. Leadership doesn't mean being controlling. It's about showing direction, confidence, and the ability to handle life's challenges, which inspires trust and admiration. Emotional intelligence, the secret to a deep connection. One of the most underrated qualities a man can have is emotional intelligence, EQ. Unfortunately, many men misunderstand what this means. Emotional intelligence isn't about being overly emotional or sensitive. It's about understanding and managing emotions in yourself and others. Why is emotional intelligence so important? It creates connection. Women are emotional beings, and they need someone who can understand and handle their emotions. It shows maturity. Women want a man who can stay composed and navigate life's challenges without falling apart. It builds trust. Emotional self-control signals that you can be relied upon in tough times. How to develop emotional intelligence. 1. Active listening. Instead of jumping in with solutions when a woman shares her feelings, simply listen. Let her vent, acknowledge her emotions, and express empathy. 2. Self-awareness. Recognize and control your own emotions. Avoid overreacting or letting external circumstances dictate your mood. 3. Empathy. Pay attention to non-verbal cues and understand what she's feeling without her needing to explain everything. When you master emotional intelligence, you build deeper emotional connections, fostering intimacy and trust that most men fail to achieve. Passion, the magnet that draws her. In few qualities are as attractive as authentic passion. Whether it's for your career, a hobby, or personal growth, passion shows that you have a purpose and aren't just drifting through life. Why passion matters. It's inspiring. Passionate people exude energy that others want to be around. It's authentic. Genuine passion is magnetic because it's real. It's not about impressing others, but about fulfilling yourself. It signals drive. Women are naturally drawn to men who are purpose-driven and always striving for something meaningful. How to cultivate passion. Pursue hobbies or interests that genuinely excite you. Set meaningful goals for personal and professional growth. Share your passions with others. Your enthusiasm will naturally draw them in. When you're passionate, you don't need to work to attract others. Your energy speaks for itself, and people want to be part of your journey. Conclusion. Become the man. She can't resist. This isn't about manipulation. It's about understanding the psychology of attraction and using that knowledge to create stronger, more meaningful connections. Most men chase women, seek validation, and follow ineffective rules that lead nowhere. But you're different. By focusing on leadership, emotional intelligence, and passion, you can naturally create a dynamic where women are drawn to you. If you're ready to take control of your dating life, hit the like button if this resonates with you. Share your thoughts in the comments. What surprised you the most? Subscribe to the channel for more unfiltered, actionable advice that works in today's world. And if you're serious about transforming your dating life, consider becoming a channel member. Your support helps us continue to create high-quality content that reaches more men who need this information. Join the movement. Take the first step toward becoming the man you were always meant to be.